Well, hello everyone, Arvoxil here, back with another trailer review for you guys. And it's finally here, the Harry Potter remake TV show. This is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. This is the teaser trailer. The show is going to be airing on HBO Max. This is our first look at all the cast and the set all together. I have really high standards for the Harry Potter series. This is something that I grew up with watching. I remember watching like almost every single release, like from the Goblet of Fire in theaters. I was a Harry Potter movie fanatic. This is the cast I grew up with and fell in love with. All right, this cast right here, I thought did a phenomenal job at portraying all of Harry Potter for me. Now, however, if you're a book reader, you're gonna probably make the argument that there was a lot of stuff cut from the movies. So that's one advantage to having it become a TV show is that maybe they can add in all that extra detail that they cut out, with it being longer than just like a 2-hour theatrical film. So I am gonna miss seeing Daniel Radcliffe, Emma Stone, and Rupert Grint. All in the gang. Even Draco is Tom Felton as Draco Malfoy. Like these characters and these actors that have played these roles have really just kind of been the face or the image of these characters for me my whole life. So I feel like there's gonna be a huge backlash and issue with trying to adapt new actors and actresses towards these characters and roles that we grew up loving and enjoying, and seeing them go through their struggles and their triumphs. I'm going to set the bar very high for this series, since the film series is something that I loved, had a huge impact on my childhood. And I remember after watching The Chamber of Secrets, like going out and finding a wand, just a stick, and that was my wand, and all the things that I could make up, and all the battles I would have, and all the stuff with all my friends, and it was crazy. And I just know that this series and the story of Harry Potter is something I held to high regard, and I just want them to do it right. I want them to do it justice, and I don't want them to screw it up. So we're going to go ahead and dive into the trailer and really see if they've pulled this off. Or at least with the trailer, we're going to see what the series is possibly going to portray and fulfill in this series.
I told you. You are a normal boy.
Okay.
And you're going to start acting like one. You think you're something special? There is nothing special.
So already I can tell from this trailer, this has a lot more to do with his Muggle life. I'm guessing this is like a normal school right here. This is not Hogwarts.
And you're going
he's
to
being
start
bullied
acting like
here. And I'm wondering if this is his cousin, right? Oh, hang on. Yeah, I'm wondering if this is his cousin Dudley. This right here is obviously his aunt. Okay, it seems here like she's actually hurting Harry while cutting his hair, which is kind of mean. I'm gonna have to say that this is definitely gonna probably show a little bit more of the brutal side of living with his aunt and uncle and his cousin, and also being so different, being a wizard in a Muggle world. So this is gonna be very interesting to see this side told in more depth. However, I don't know if this is something that I'm gonna like to see Harry go through. It's gonna make me upset, probably. But at the end of the day, it's his struggles. I gotta know his whole story, and if this is what he went through, I'm on the ride with him.
There is nothing special.
Little do you know,
you.
He's the most powerful wizard of all time.
I've always wanted to know about my parents.
Your parents were the kindest, bravest people I ever met.
Oh, there's
They were
Hagrid.
funny and clever. And they stood up for what they believed was right. next time I see you will be in Hogwarts.
Okay, so we see Harry running here. Back up a little bit. So I'm all right with his cast choice so far. Everybody kind of sounds almost familiar, similar to the cast that we had in the theatrical films. So I'm pretty much okay with this as of right now.
Funny and clever. And they stood up for what they believed was right.
I can tell that the director's choice of like camera position and where they're filming at and all of that is definitely a lot different from the theatrical films. So we'll see how that carries over and whether people like that or not. So far, I'm pretty all right with a lot of these shots. It shows some close-ups and stuff for emotion. It's showing wider shots like this one to kind of capture the scene and to where you are and explaining like what they're doing without actually having to tell you, which is nice.
The next time I see you will be in Hogwarts.
Right here we see Harry pushing Hedwig and his cart to platform 9 3/4. Well, he's actually sprinting to it, so I'm guessing he's about to go through the wall. Oh, this is so we see Ron right here, I'm guessing, and this is his mom. That's his sister Ginny. So okay, we're seeing the cast here. Harry's actually seeing them through the train, and I'm guessing. So here's the difference, though. Okay, and this is spoilers. When Harry goes to the platform 9 3/4 the first time, he actually runs into Ron and his family on the platform, and they are the ones explaining to him how to get through because he doesn't understand where platform 9 3/4 actually is. So this is very interesting. I wonder if he just maybe seen them go through it and maybe followed them, and they're just taking a lot longer to get on the train, or maybe they did still help him. I don't know. If you're a book reader, let me know in the comment section what actually happened in that interaction. But from the films, from the theatrical films, I know that Harry and Ron run to each other before going through the wall to platform 9 3/4. There's the Hogwarts Express. Hagrid's leading the students to... Oh, there's Professor McGonagall.
Mr. Potter.
There's the Sorting Hat.
I think we can expect great things from you.
Oh, that is... why am I drawing a blank on his name? This is the wand maker's shop. I cannot remember his name for the life of me right now. Yeah, so this is when he's getting his wand from Ollivanders. So this is a very important moment right here because it is, and this is a spoiler alert. This is Voldemort's sister wand. It's the wand that is paired to Voldemort's because I'm pretty sure they have the same phoenix feather in them, which is just insane. This moment right here, seeing this and seeing this with different characters and seeing it filmed differently. I mean, I think they did a good job right here.
Great things from you.
Look at that class. Okay, just look at this classroom right here that Harry's in. This is a lot bigger than some of the classrooms that they showed in the theatrical film. At least in terms of the layout, this looks impressive. I like the way they did this with all the candle lighting, and they still have regular lights, it looks like. Oh, was that Draco? Is that Malfoy right here? I'm going to say that Tom Felton, will always be Draco Malfoy for me, but I mean, I'm going to give it to this guy right here. He's pulling the part off. He looks intimidating right here. He looks like he's going to bully and pick on Harry and, the rest of Gryffindor students because he is a Slytherin. So we'll see. I noticed here that he has the pinky ring on too. So that's why I'm really assuming that this is Draco. Oh,
Let's see.
There's the Nimbus 2000 right there. That's awesome. I like this scene. Harry opening
Let's see
it,
who
going
you
out in the
are.
field. Ron and Hermione. Wait, was this Hermione right here? Hold on. This is our first scene that we see with Hermione and Ron, right? That's Hermione, I'm guessing. So Ron and Hermione are cheering on Harry.
You are.
There he is, entering it. Oh, this is the part with the. This is when they're in the garden and they're in there with those tree creatures. There's those little. They're like beets or whatever, but they whine and like they bite you. I can't remember the name of them for the life of me. It's been a little bit since I've watched the theatrical movies, so some of the names for some of the creatures and stuff are just kind of getting lost in memory. You don't use it, you lose it kind of situation, and that's where I'm getting at in age. But this is something that is just so iconic, and I'm glad to see this. I think they're doing it justice because they're giving a lot of those scenes that we did see in the theatrical movies, and they're kind of giving it a new take, and they're not really shying away or kind of shunning what we did or what we seen in the theatrical movies, but more so adapting it and kind of giving it new life. You can tell where they're paying respects to the old theatrical film here, while still kind of giving their own look on it and their own taste. Accurate in the snow there. Hold up, I want to see this scene right here again too. So I'm guessing this is when Harry faces Draco for the first time, right? Or no? I don't know what this scene is for. But that next scene is when Ron and Harry are on the train together, and that's when they kind of become friends because they eat candy and they hang out. So it'll be cool to see this scene again. See them bonding. So let's the snowball fight scene. Gryffindor. Oh, so that right there was their Christmas, right? This is when Harry and Ron had Christmas together, maybe? Oh! Is that Professor Dumbledore? Is this who's playing Professor Dumbledore? Awesome. Awesome. I'm alright with this cast pick. Everybody looks the part. I'm enjoying this. Is this Snape? I'm guessing. Just by the way, like he's dressed, and he's like kind of like mysteriously like walking around looking for something, and it's kind of that body language I'm getting. He definitely is giving me that vibes of Snape.
Are you really Harry Potter?
Yes. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Christmas of 2026. I'm going to say that this, I have high hopes. I'm going to say his scar is not as defined as Daniel's was in the theatrical film. I do think that maybe, I guess it looks more like a scar tissue here, but I kind of do wish it was like a little bit more visible, a little bit more noticeable, because I feel like from some of these like wider shots or these like farther away shots, you can't really tell that it's there. See, like you can't like it's kind of hidden there behind his hair. I get it, but like I just feel like in a lot of these shots I'm not seeing. See, you can't really see. I just feel like I'm really not seeing the light. All right, I'm just gonna give it a thumbs up. I think I'm excited for Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone this Christmas. I think this is gonna be a decent TV show. I like who they chose as the cast, and I think that everybody kind of is really fulfilling that role. At least from the trailer, what I can see, their body language, the way that they're talking and presenting themselves, just really kind of just gives that familiar feel that we got from the theatrical films, and is going to be able to, the TV show is going to be able to add so much more detail and, kind of fill in the missing story bits that maybe the theatrical films didn't add in because they didn't have time to fit it in the 2 hour and 30-minute runtime or whatever. Whereas, the TV show is going to have multiple episodes, probably an hour long each. They're going to have the time to kind of fit all the information in, fit more information in that time period for each of the books, because this is just the Philosopher Stone, so I'm assuming there's only going to be like one season for the Philosopher Stone, and then that's the entire season, and then the next book will be the next season. But they could do multiple seasons on each book. I don't know. So let me know what you guys' thoughts are in the comment section below. Let me know if you guys are excited for this. Let me know what your favorite Harry Potter book is, or your favorite movie. Let me know if you guys like the cast choices, if there's anything that you guys would have done differently or would have liked to see differently. And if you guys are hyped for this, just let me know in the comment section. If you guys want to see more trailer reviews, make sure to hit that subscribe button and smack that like button if you guys did enjoy this video. I do game trailer reviews, movie trailer reviews, and TV show trailer reviews here on the channel. So if you guys want to see more, there's more of that to come. I'll see you guys in the next one, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.